Last night's panic in Times Square. The backfiring motorcycle exhaust that sounded like gunshots, and it prompted crowds to take cover. Dramatic video like this all over social media today, showing frightened New Yorkers, tourists too, darting away from what they thought could have been a shooter. The problem of mufflers mimicking that gunfire noise is a known conundrum for police too. And the I-Team's Chris Glorioso looked into this subject earlier this summer. He joins us with what he found. Chris.
Well, you know, we don't know yet if last night's backfire noise came from a modified motorcycle, but we do know tricking out exhaust systems is a popular hobby. After our I-Team investigation earlier this summer, police and the New York DMV said these noises can be hazardous and they can be illegal. You can hear why the Times Square crowds took cover. This sounds identical to gunfire. The NYPD confirmed the sounds came from a backfiring motorcycle. So far, there's no evidence that Times Square bike was tricked out to intentionally produce this kind of sound. But earlier this summer, the I-Team looked into a social media subculture. Clips posted on Instagram showing loads of people bragging about something called straight pipe and two-step exhaust modifications. They're techniques to intentionally make vehicles louder and to tune the software that regulates combustion. The effect often sounds like gunshots.
That exhaust isn't just a random loud noise in the environment. I mean, it sounds like it is truly mimicking the sound of gunshots.
Eric Pisa is an associate professor at John Jay College of Criminal Justice. He says vehicle modifications like these have the potential to divert police from true emergencies and even to fool the NYPD's network of acoustic sensors called ShotSpotter.
The sounds of gunfire, that's one of the highest priority incidents you can have. So police officers are always going to be dispatched immediately. And if it turns out that a lot of these incidents aren't really gunfire events, then that's certainly a problem.
According to the New York Vehicle Code, no person should modify a muffler or exhaust system in any manner which would amplify or increase the noise. In June, the I-Team found this Instagram video posted by a Brooklyn auto dealer. Hey, my name's Chris. I'm with NBC Channel 4. A man who said he was the car owner told us this is a race car, not driven on the street. But he said it's not uncommon for people to ignore the law and drive hot rods like these on public roads. So you're saying there are dozens, hundreds of cars in New York City that sound like that?
Several thousands.
It sounds like gunshots. Is that a good idea in New York City?
Back in the 90s, loud stereos were in style. Now this is. What are we going to do?
We reached out to ShotSpotter, the company that provides those acoustic gunshot detectors. So far, we haven't heard back. But the NYPD told us its gunshot sensors did not pick up that motorcycle backfire in Times Square. Investigators still trying to figure out if the motorcycle in question had any sort of exhaust modification. Back to you.
All right, Chris, thank you. We understand the problem after last night, what can happen with all of that. Thanks a lot.
Thank you for watching this video from NBC4 New York. You can subscribe by tapping the button below me, and on the left you can see our latest updates, investigations, and digital exclusives. We'll see you next time.